Hi everyone, am I audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening everyone. Okay, so we'll wait for 1 or 2 more minutes because today is the first class and then we'll start.
So, ma'am, I have downloaded the Anaconda. Okay, so does it mean that explicitly I need to download Python also, ma'am? Because on Anaconda the printf and all commands are working, but on command prompt Python dash dash version command is not showing anything.
Okay, I will tell you everything. Okay, from scratch we'll start today. So okay, so I think most of you have attended the last few demos, right? That we had connected last week. So if any of you, if today is your first class, you have not attended any of the previous demo classes. So in the demo classes, we have discussed about many things like the course, the content, many queries I have answered about artificial intelligence, data science life cycle, who is a data scientist, skill set required to become a data scientist, difference between data analyst, data engineer, and data scientist, right? So all of these things you can go through the recordings. If today is your first class, I will suggest everybody to please go through yesterday and day before yesterday's recording, so that all of these things will be clear. And after today's class, you please mute yourself, everyone. If you connected through mobile, please mute yourself. Yeah. So I think please reach out to DurgaSoft and they will be able to provide you the recordings of yesterday's class. It's a demo class yesterday or day before yesterday's class. Everything will be cleared. And today, after the class is completed, we will connect. All of you for whom today is the first class, you can wait. Others can leave after the class is completed. Okay, so that I can talk with them. So today we are going to start with the content. I hope everybody has gone through the content. So the first thing that we are going to see is Python. Okay, so the core Python. This course assumes that you have no idea of on Python. It from very scratch level we'll be looking, and then we'll go to advanced module. To start with, last class I had given you assignment. What I have told you is to follow the YouTube links and to install Python in your system using Anaconda Python, right? That I have told you to install. If today you joined newly, please go through the YouTube links. I think in the video, if you see, right, you will get the links and install Anaconda in your system, right? Or maybe if you wait for some time after today's class is over, I can help you. All the people who joined today newly, for them I'm telling, okay? Now, once I'm assuming all the people who joined last week demo class, they have installed Anaconda Python, right? So what is Anaconda? Let me quickly summarize, right? Anaconda is an open source Python distribution. What is Anaconda? It is open source Python distribution. Why we are using Anaconda? Because Anaconda will give us everything. Once I install Anaconda, uh, so we will be installing Python, along with that the IDE, Spider, Jupyter Notebook, everything, and all the important packages of Python, everything will be installed. Now what you need to do is just go to the Anaconda website, you type Anaconda Python download in Google, and then you just download it. It is 464 MB file, and then click next, and done. Your installation is done. Once your installation is done, in Windows, if you click on this, you will get a folder called Anaconda 3. Same with others. If you have a Mac or a Linux system, if you go to your home folder in Mac, you will find a folder called Anaconda will be present. Once you have done next, then your Anaconda folder will be created. Okay, so if you expand this Anaconda folder, what you will get? You will get so many things. This green color circle, right? So let me zoom in a bit. So you can expand and explore what I'm saying. Okay, so first is your green color circle, Anaconda Navigator and everything. So let me open this to show you what exactly this Anaconda Navigator is all about. So when I click on Anaconda Navigator, you can see this green color symbol will come. You also today after this class, you open your Anaconda folder and you can see this green color circle here. This is called Anaconda Navigator. In Windows, it will take so much time. Mac and Linux little faster, right? So once it is loaded, let us let me load it first, right? And this is what one second, right? So this is the Anaconda Navigator. Okay, so okay, so what is this Anaconda Navigator? So you can see here so many things are coming up now. I have not installed any of this. What I have done is I have just gone to Anaconda Python download, typed in Google Anaconda Python download. Once it is downloaded, I have just clicked next, 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 next and finish. After such a simple installation, I can find so many things are present. So what is this thing? This VS Code and everything will not come to you. If you have VS Code installed separately, I have installed VS Code separately. That's why it is coming. Otherwise, except VS Code, rest all things you can see in your system. So you can see Jupyter Lab, you can see Jupyter Notebook, you can see Spider, right? So Jupyter Lab, Jupyter Notebook, Spider. These are the three IDEs. What are these? This and this and this. These are the three IDE. Anybody can explain what is a IDE? What do you mean by a IDE? Who can explain? And any IDE example if you have used for any other language. What is an IDE?
It's an integrated development
Integrated
environment.
development
Yes,
environment.
integrated development environment. So for Python, this is what we are going to use, Jupyter Notebook, and Jupyter Lab is actually very similar to Jupyter Notebook. If you know how to use Jupyter Notebook, you can use Jupyter Lab, right? But to start with, we will be using Jupyter Notebook. But except Jupyter, you're also getting something called Spider. You can say it is scientific Python development environment, right? So it is also very good. So but we will be using Jupyter. Even R also you can write. Okay, R code also you can write using Jupyter Notebook. Julia support, it also support Julia code. Scala code also you can write. It doesn't only support Python, there are other extension you have to download, but Jupyter Notebook you can use for writing Python code, R code, Scala code, Julia code, right? Different languages it support, but basically it is meant for Python. Okay, so what is this? This is running something called internally, this is called IPython console. So basically this is running on a console called IPython, right? So that is not our kind of interest area. What we are really interested is using Jupyter Notebook. So you all are beginners. So what I will suggest is the first time when you open this, you open through this, but actually this is a painful way of opening. Why? Every time you want to open a IDE, you have to wait till this navigator opens. Easy way is you just open here and expand here. Can you see here? Here Jupyter Notebook Anaconda 3 is already there. And in order to come to Anaconda Navigator to open Jupyter Notebook, there are two ways of opening Jupyter Notebook. One is you can click here, launch button, it will open, or you can simply come here and then you can see Anaconda 3 and Jupyter Notebook is there. You can click this and it will open. Another way is also there. What you can do, you go to your command prompt and type Jupyter space notebook and then it will open. If you type Jupyter space notebook, it will open. Okay, so this is all about your how to install, how to open. This is the very beginning step. If you don't know this, you will always be confused. What I'm doing, you will not understand. So next time onwards, when you see my window like this, you should understand that this is a IDE. What is this? This is a Python IDE, which I'm going to use to write Python code. Okay, how to open this IDE? Click on your Anaconda folder. You will find Jupyter Notebook. Click on Jupyter Notebook. You will get this window. This will be opening in localhost. Okay, and now once this is opened, how to upload, how to download, this is a very important thing. Basic concepts I'm telling you. Advanced Jupyter Notebook tutorial is available in YouTube. I have already shared the link, so please go through the link to understand, or in today's session also I will be sharing again the link of YouTube so that you can go and detail about Jupyter Notebook. you can go through. But what is mandatory to start the session? Those things I will tell here. Detail, please go through the YouTube link. Okay, what you will do now next is how to download, how to upload. I will pause here. So far all good? Did you understood how to open Jupyter Notebook? The first question. Is it clear? Everybody can open Jupyter Notebook now. Just, it's very simple. Click on Anaconda. You will find Jupyter Notebook. Click on that. It will open. Right? Everybody clear? Okay. Now next thing what we are going to see is how to create a new Python. So what is our objective? Why we are opening Jupyter? To write Python code, right? So let's create a new notebook. Can you see in the right hand side there are two tabs available? One is upload and one is new. One is this upload and one is this new. So what is this new is all about? New is helping us to create a new notebook. Upload will help us to, 1 second, it's always coming. So upload will help us to upload a new notebook. Let's say I have given you some coding files. Let's say this file I have given you how to load it. That you can use upload. I'll tell you one by one. We'll go slowly. First we understood how to open Jupyter. Next we are understanding how to create a Python file. What we are understanding, how to write our first Python program using Jupyter Notebook. So what you can do, you have to click on this new, right? And then you can see multiple options are there. You can open a notebook, you can open a text file, folder, terminal. We are not interested opening any of this. We are interested in opening a Python notebook. So I'll click on Python 3. How I open this? I have gone to the home page. There is a tab called new. I click on this. There is an option called Python 3. If you click on this Python 3, a Python notebook will be opened. Now this is called Jupyter Notebook, Python notebook. Here I am going to write my code. What I will do right now, before I start my first Python code, I want to give heading. So what heading I want to give? So you can see here in the this search window, or this not search window, this in this window you can see multiple options. You select heading. Which option? Last one. Can you see here? The last option. Go to code and go to heading. Select the heading, right? And then you write the heading. What heading you want to give? My, let's say, first Python code, okay, or my first Python program, right? And then save it. How to run? Anything how to run here. So you can see there is no need to understand or remember any of the shortcuts. Gradually I will suggest everybody to remember the shortcuts. For example, to run any code, shift and enter, right? And there is a help session which will give you all the keyboard shortcuts. You can navigate and you can understand, find and replace, open command, edit, right? So many shortcuts are there, but to start with, no need to use any shortcut. Gradually you will be very much comfortable using shortcuts. So how to use it? Just you can go all of these tags, all of these tabs you can use. So I have come here, I have selected heading, and then I have written what heading I want, and then I want to run this cell. This green color border is called cell by cell execution. So how to run this? There is a run command here. Can you see this? This is your run command. Select this, right? And this is done. So this is my first text. Is it a Python code or it's a markdown? It's a markdown. It's not a Python code because this is a text. So I have given my heading. Now what I will do, I will write my first Python program. I will not do anything. I will simply write print and then hello Python, right? So if when you learn the first Java program, it must be a 4 or 5 lines of code, right? But Python is the most easiest language ever exist. It is the most. If you can't understand Python, you cannot understand any other language because this is the simplest language. And in Java you must have a main method. Inside that you need to write or call the functions and everything, but here we don't have such things. Directly I can call any function. So here print is the function to print anything in the console in Python. But today we are not starting Python. I'm just giving you a brief idea about Jupyter because I know most of you are new and I don't want to confuse in the first class. So that's why I'm giving, these are very basic things, but I thought of giving a brief so that you will feel comfortable. So what is print? Print is something which is a Python function, help us to print anything in the console. I'm printing hello Python, which is a string. And how to run it? Again, there is a run. This triangle symbol, just run it, and you can see the output is hello Python. So it is executed. So what I have done right now, I have given my heading, I have written my first Python code, I have executed, and then I have seen the output. Now this is a very basic thing I have done. Now I want to share this code with my friend. How to do that? Or I want to save this file, or I want to share this in a GitHub repo or somewhere. How to download? We have seen how to create a new notebook. We have written some code, but how to download? So to download, we have multiple options. That's the reason Jupyter is very, very, very famous nowadays. Why? Because we have multiple options of download. If you are using PyCharm or VS Code or Spider or Atom or any other IDE, you have only one option, that is called .py. That is Python extension. What is that? That is the Python extension. So here we can download multiple options are there. Download as HTML, latex, markdown, notebook, PDF, right? We have multiple options. Okay. So okay, so I can come here and I can maybe download using HTML. So that also is fine. Any format. HTML means no coding is required. Anybody can view my code, right? So if I open this, I'll find HTML, right? But what I want you is, I want to download it in any format. Let's say you want to share it in Python format. You need to select .py. Which one you need to select? Okay, there's some problem with the size. You can see here there's so many options, right? So what is this notebook? So do not confuse if I share you IPYNB file. Today is the first and the last time I'm telling you how to download, how to upload IPYNB file. Later if you are asking, I will tell you, and if you join later then I will explain again. But if you attended today's class, I will be telling you to refer today's recording. Why? Because this is a very common doubt everybody will ask. So when I will share this coding now, they will tell, ma'am, this code is not opening. Why it is not opening? Because this is IPYNB format. Which format it is? I have downloaded this code in IPYNB format. So IPYNB format is very specific to Jupyter Notebook. It will only open in Jupyter Notebook. Why? Because there are markdown plus coding. It's not only Python code. Markdowns are also included. It can only be open in Jupyter Notebook if you are downloading this file in IPYNB format. Please keep a note of that, right? All the documents, all the codes that I'm going to share in this entire course will be in IPYNB format, right? So if you are getting a IPYNB format, what I will tell you how to upload, but don't try to open it in PyCharm or in Spider or in Atom or in VS Code or in any other ID. You will get error. Only you can open it in Jupyter Notebook, right? Now let's say this is a problem also. Nobody all people may not have Jupyter. So if you think that you download it as py extension, so py extension, if you are downloading untitled py, you can open anywhere. Okay, you can open anywhere, notepad, wordpad, you can open Atom, VS Code, PyCharm, everything, but the documents will not be very nicely supported. Like here, all of this thing will be string format, right? This will, the heading, everything, the markdown will go away. If you're downloading in extension .py format, the markdown will go away, it will become string. Okay, if you want to preserve all of these headings and colors and everything, then you have to download it as IPYNB format. What we have seen so far: first we have seen how to install. Second thing, we have seen how to open Jupyter Notebook. Third thing, we have seen how to create a new Python notebook. Fourth thing, we have seen how to write our first Python code. Fifth thing, we have seen how to download our first Python code. So far all clear? Any doubt so far? Is it clear? Any doubt? I know you have to practice once, like, yeah,
No doubt.
it's all, yes. Okay. So you have to practice once, okay, and no worries. So you are going to run hundreds of Jupyter notebooks in this entire course, so multiple 40 50. So actually gradually you will be very comfortable using Jupyter. Okay. Okay, now the next thing is how to upload, right? So I told you IPYNB file will only open in Jupyter. So how to open? There is an upload command here, can see here there is a upload command. So you click on upload, right? And then you select, let's say this untitled or this one, right? I want to open this, right? So you can click on this and then upload. You can click on upload, right? And then already this file is present. That's why it is telling, do you want me to replace it? I said yes. Then it is uploading, and then you can search it here, maybe date modified, last modified or something. So this is the file, right? Or you can go to the folder and search also. Let's say you know in which folder you have saved it. So you can go to any folder. So this is the folder structure, right? You can go to any folder and then you can search there. Okay, so basically this is how you can upload. So these all are the files. Okay, so what you can do, you can search also, Control F, and then you can search here what if you want to kind of search anything. So what we have understood, how to create a new notebook, how to download it, again how to upload it. To upload, click on upload, select the file and then upload button, and then you double click it, it will open. See, I am double clicking, it is opening. Okay, okay. So this is all about Jupyter basic requirement. Like this is the mandatory things without which you cannot proceed further. So thought of giving, because most of you may be forgetting. In this weekend I told you to go through, but most of you are new, and I know most of you have not gone through the recording. So that so I thought of giving you a brief. But if you go through the recording, you will understand detail. For example, what detail? How to create, like how to write nice text, how to, let's say this my first Python program, I want to make it green color or blue color, I want to make it smaller size, different headings, font color, I want to add hyperlinks, YouTube links, images, math equations, anything. Like it's a complete PPT kind of thing you can prepare. And if you want to hide your code also, 2 lines of code if you write, all codes will be hidden, only the outputs will be displayed. So many things you can do with Jupyter notebook. Okay, so that lecture video will give you that detailed understanding about Jupyter. But I don't want to waste 1 hour complete time just telling you Jupyter is just a IDE. Okay, this is the basic requirement. That's why I told you the next thing that you need to do is go to the YouTube link and read, or maybe go through the entire video to understand about Jupyter notebook. So far all good? Is it clear? Jupyter, at least you can download and you can upload and you can write code, Python code. At least this much you can do now.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I got one quick question.
Yeah.
Instead of directly executing, can we go ahead and check like whether it has got any syntax errors like compiling kind?
No. So Python is not a compiler based language, it's an interpreter based language. So it's a line by line execution. So you can write multiple lines of code in one cell, but it will execute line by line, one code at a time. So one line at a time. One is completed, next line it will come. And let's say your error is in 99 number line, all the 98 lines will be executed successfully. When it comes to 99, you will get error. Right, so that's how Python works. So it's an interpreter based language. Like unlike Java and all, it is not a compiled based language. So who can tell me the difference between a compiled based language and an interpreter based language? Anybody?
Compiler based language are check error at a time. In interpreter, it will check one by one step.
Yes, an example of compile based language.
C#, .NET, Java, C, C++, and the
Yes.
interpreter is Python and COBOL also, I think.
Yeah. Yes, so all of these JVM based languages, right, like Scala, Java, and all that are kind of compile based. So you must have dot class filed it. So you must have for your first task is to compile your code, and once the compilation is done, compilation means all the debugging, right? Syntactical, semantical, or all the kind of syntactical and every error kind of thing you are checking, debugging, everything is completed, then compilation is done, then execution will take place. But here in Python it's line by line, so it's an interpreter based language where line by line both things will happen simultaneously. First line by line error checking, and then kind of debugging and execution, debugging, execution. So that's the difference. Okay, and Python is an interpreter based language. So what is this cells? These are IPython cells. Basically this is nothing but you can write the same code right in Python console, right? If you open your command prompt, right, and if you type Python, right, and it will take you to Python console. Can you see this is Python console, right? And here you can write the same code. Let's say print. So that is a IDE. This is a command prompt execution, right? So you can write hello Python and then enter. So you can see here. So this is that is the IDE and this is the command prompt console, Python console, where you are executing the code. Here also line by line. Okay, multiple lines you may write, but all those multiple lines will be executed line by line only because that is how Python is designed. Okay. Is it clear? Who asked me that question? Sorry, I forgot.
Yeah, yeah, I think I got it. Yeah, thanks.
No problem. Okay. Yes. So the first thing that today I don't want to start much things and we'll go slow. So yes, so only one thing we will see with respect to Python, right? We will prepare ourselves for the course. Tomorrow onwards we'll start Python. So first thing what we will understand today is how to install any package in Python. So Python is a library enriched language. What do you mean by external libraries in Python? So for every task we have a library. For machine learning we have a library, scikit-learn. For deep learning we have keras, tensorflow. Must have heard about these terms. These are libraries. For web scraping we have selenium and other libraries. Many of you have used it. For pandas, numpy, data analysis we have library, visualization we have library. So how to install all of this library? Luckily we are using Anaconda Python, so most of the things will be downloaded and installed already. But let's say you want to install any package. What is the command to install a package, external package in Python? Anybody knows? I think many of you are Python users. Very simple concepts we
Yes,
are discussing.
Import.
pip install.
Import.
Yes, pip install the package name. That is the only thing you need to write. It is the simplest thing and no need to go to anywhere. No need to go to anywhere. Here only you can install. In Jupyter, just type pip install the package name. Let's say something, let's say something I am installing. It will give me error, right? Let's say something I'm installing this. You may need to restart your kernel, but see this requirement already satisfied. Can you see the installation is done? So no need to go anywhere. Okay, I can okay, overwrite. So I can download any package. Let's say pip install numpy. This is a package. Okay, any package name, pip install package name, that is the command. What is the command? Pip install package name, where you will write it in Jupyter notebook only. You can write it in Anaconda prompt also, but better you write here. Using Conda also you can install, but pip is the easiest way. And everything, all the packages are maintained by PyPy. Okay, PyPy is the central body who is kind of maintaining all of these packages. You can go to Python PyPy, right? So the Python package index, PyPy, also known as the cheese shop, is the official third-party software repository for Python. Okay, so actually Python is open source, but still something need to be there to control it, right, or to manage it, to maintain it. So that body is PyPy, Python package index. So anything you want, you come here PyPy and search any package, you'll get it. Let's say NumPy and enter. So you'll get all the versions, and then you can, let's say, select. So you can see here what command you need to type to install this. Copy here and basically you don't need to, most of the time pip install package name, but in case you are sometimes you're not sure, right, what to type, so you come to PyPy. In this you search the package name, you find what need to be written, copy that. Please mute yourself everyone, and then paste it here and then click it. Is it clear how to install a Python package? Is it clear everyone? Pip install. Please write clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Uh, Yeah, I can see Kishore, you're telling me to repeat. What part you want me to repeat? Which part I could not understood. So which part I should repeat? The installation part, package installation, which is your doubt? Packages, yes. So so packages, what you need to do is how to install a Python package. Pip install package name. Okay, what is the package? Pip install package name. And how to get the package name? So there is something called py. In Google you just type py, py. In Google you need to type py. So you will get this particular window. What is this? This is the Python like central body who is maintaining all of these packages. Python index, right? Python package index. So here you can search for any package, whatever you want. Let's say I want pandas. You should know the package name. Otherwise, how you will search it, right? So you should know the package name. With the package name, you search. So then you will then you will get all the versions of that package, right? So pandas 2.0.0, pandas 1.1.3 is the latest one, right? October 6, 2020. So I'll be selecting this, and then here pip install, the package name will be mentioned. I'll copy this and paste it in Jupyter. Okay, and run it so that it will be installed. Is it clear, Kishore? Yeah. Now we installed everything. Now what else? Like we have installed third-party library. Let's say I want to use pandas. I have installed requirement already satisfied. Who can guess why it is telling me requirement already satisfied? What do you mean by that? Looking at this,
It's
what do you
all
understand?
it's already installed
By whom? Who installed it?
by Anaconda
Anaconda, right?
by default Python.
Yes. And one thing is you search this thing in your system, okay? I don't know where you have installed Anaconda. Wherever you have installed Anaconda, you can go there or simply type pip install pandas. It will show you the path, right, where Anaconda is present. You go to Anaconda and then you go to library, and then there is a folder called site packages. You can see once you have installed Anaconda, you don't install any package. Do not write any pip install and go to this path and see. You will see so many packages, almost like 100 plus packages are already installed uh, for you by Anaconda. So many important packages are already installed for you by Anaconda, right? When you install, and that's why it is 464 MB. So many things it will do. It will not only install Python, it is a all-in-one solution. It will install Python, give you IDs, and then all ID integration, VS Code if you have, it will also integrate that. Everything it will do, Jupyter Notebook, Jupyter Lab, Spider, everything you will get. Along with that, it will also install pandas, numpy, all of these packages which we are going to use, right? Scikit-learn, everything will be installed. Okay, what all packages are available? You can go to Anaconda library site packages to see. You can see all of these packages which all are installed. Okay, and in future if I install any package, where that will stay? Can anybody tell? Let's say I install some new package which is not installed by Anaconda or not present. So if I type pip install something, where that package will be installed? If I'm installing through Jupyter Notebook, where that will go?
Maybe
I
in the
think it will
library or
store in the
site
same.
packages.
Yes, site packages. So in future, why I'm saying this, not maybe needed here, but in future, mostly for deep learning, right? Sometimes some configuration file or sometimes something update, something you have to change, where you need to search in site packages. Inside site packages, you'll find all of these packages available. You have to do some modification, means you need to go to site packages. Okay. Okay. Now this is the installation of kind of packages. Now the next thing is, once you install Python package, how to import it, right? How to import packages can be external, packages can be internal. Internal means what? Native means what? There are some packages which comes with Python, like math. Math is a package, is native to Python. What do you mean by native to Python? It's not external. I have not installed pip install math. I have not done, but still it is there. When I install Python, math I got. It's the native library. But pandas is an external library which I have installed. Pip install pandas I have done. So I have installed pandas. Doesn't matter. If it is a library, you have to import it before you use it. So you have to import. It's very similar to a class concept. If you are aware of OOPS concept, one more assignment I will give you today. One mandatory assignment is go today and see the YouTube link for Jupyter Notebook. Second assignment is, if you are new to programming, if you have never used any programming before, see the OOPS concept. That will help you later. What is a class? What is an object, right? Refresh, very simple concept. What is a class? What is an object? At least these two key terms I want everybody to understand. Which two key term? These two key term. What is a class and what is an object? Only these two key terms you can understand in a detailed way. Okay, these two key terms you can understand in a detailed way. Okay, so what I was saying you is, let's say once I have installed the package, how to import it. So there is a command called import. Then what? Package name pandas, and done. Then run. Done. Now pandas is ready. So once it is imported, what I can do is I can use the attributes present. So there are so many like libraries like dir of, if I write pandas, right, and then hit enter, you can see how many different kinds of what is all of this. These are the functions or methods available within pandas. It's a huge module. Okay, let's say, right, so each of this module, each of these functions I can use. So so you will not understand what of this. So what I am trying to tell you is, first thing, step number 1, install package. How to install? Pip install package name. Now once it is installed, it will go to site packages. Then you have to import it. How to import? Import package name. Once you have imported, you can call dir of package name to get all the list of things that is available within that package. Okay, for example, there is something called data frame. I don't know what is it. Okay, I want to use it. How to do that? So these are the basic concepts. Okay, but it will help you throughout the course, right? These are the basic concept, but this will help you throughout the course. So what I'm doing is I am just typing data frame. So I am not sure about the spelling, DA and then tab, right? And this is the advantage of using a IDE. What is the advantage? This is the advantage, auto completion. No need to type the code completely, or no need to remember also the names. Just remember, if you remember 2-3 words, you can, and then hit tab, auto complete. So data frame, pandas dot data frame. Why I'm writing dot? Because data frame, you can see, is present within pandas. Where it is present? It is present within pandas, right? You can see here, somewhere here I can get it. See how I got to know? dir of pandas will give me dir of module or package will give me all the list of attributes present. Now any of that attribute I want to use, I will be writing data frame like the function name. So module name dot the function name, and I don't know how to use it, right? What I will do, how to take help? Anybody knows how to take help in Jupyter? Just write a question mark. What you need to do? Just write a question mark and then shift enter. Complete description you will get. What is the method signature? Docstring will tell you what exactly it is doing, how to use it. Also you will get examples, parameters, each see examples also you will see. So complete help you will get. Let me repeat. This I am showing you for, please mute yourself everyone. Yeah. So I think few of you joined through mobile. So please mute yourself. Yeah. So what I'm saying you is how to install, pip install, then how to import package name. Once you have imported, this is the complete description. Okay. Once you have imported, how to take help. So whatever functions you want to use, module dot function name, and then you can click on this, sorry, you can write this question mark and then run. So you will get a complete help. Is it clear how to take help for any function? Very important thing. Most of the things you cannot remember. It is so vast, you will never able to remember anything, like most of the things. So you have to take help. How to take help? Import the package package name dot the function name that you want to use, and then question mark. Is it clear how to take help for any function? Is it clear? And no need to type the entire function. You hit tab button, so it will be autocomplete. Please write clear if you are getting, and ask doubt if you are not getting. Is it
So
clear so
pandas,
far?
whether it's
Yeah.
pandas, whether it's a library or it's a module or a package.
So basically, all the things are same. So we can call it as a library. Pandas is a library. It's a data analysis library. We will talk about pandas in detail. We'll see very detail, and also we'll do a project on pandas. Okay, so is it clear others how to take help for any module, for any library, any function you want to use which is present inside a library? First you need to install that library, import that library, and then call that function and then take help. If you don't understand also, that is okay, because many times we're going to repeat, right? Because we have so many functions, so many modules, so many libraries. Every code we will be writing through libraries. So we'll be repeating all of those concepts multiple times. Okay. So Gaurav, Girish, others, are you getting, not getting? I'm not getting any response. Getting. Okay.
Now we are getting.
Okay. I think I know these are very basic concept for many of you, but I don't just want to jump, right? So these are basics, but if like many of you don't know also, I mean, these are very important concepts. Okay, so we will pause. We will not do anything else today. So I think you are ready for the codes. You installed all the softwares, you understood about the IDE, and you understood how to install any Python package, then how to import it, how to take help, right? All of these basic things you understood. From today onwards, we'll be starting with the course content, Python. So I will pause here. If you have any doubt, you can stay and ask. And if you have already attended my demos, you can leave. And maybe tomorrow we can connect at the same time. And today your assignment is go and check the Jupyter notebook tutorial if you have not done. Okay. And once the drive is created, I will be uploading a Python book. You can go through that.
Okay, ma'am.
Recordings and YouTube link. Okay. I will be sharing the YouTube link. Let me search it. In the meantime, all the new joiners today who joined newly, today is the first class, right? So they can ask, have you gone through the recording or you have no idea, right? New joiners who joined today newly.
No
Have you
idea.
no idea, right? Okay. Okay, so actually we discussed everything almost like 2 hours yesterday and day before yesterday. My suggestion is you go through the recordings first and then you can connect with me. Tell the institute to do a call to me. We can connect, and if you have any doubt, I can answer. What I am assuming is after you go through the recordings, most of your doubts will be cleared. But let me quickly summarize, right? This is a data science course, which is the duration is 2 months. Every day class will be there, Monday to Friday, initial weeks, till we reach to a level where we can conduct quizzes, right? So till I think NumPy, there will be no Saturday class. Once NumPy is finished, we'll connect Saturdays also for the practice problem, right? And the module is designed in such a way that it will take you from level 0, assuming you have no knowledge in Python. And after completing this course, you can showcase 3+ year of experience in your CV. So it's an end-to-end course starting from Python and then core Python, advanced Python. In advanced Python, we have pandas, NumPy, then data visualization, right? Using Python, different modules. After data visualization, data analysis using Python and core Python, the Python module is completed. The second step is statistics, right? And the third step is machine learning. So each category we have different algorithms. In machine learning, we have regression, classification, unsupervised, time series, outlier. All of these things we will be discussing, followed by NLP and deep learning. So NLP and deep learning, we will be covering at an intermediate level. Not every topic like ML, we are not covering most of the topics, but whatever is necessary, we'll be covering that. And what all libraries will be covered? Many libraries. If I talk about the names, I'm not sure whether you will understand or not. But basically this is the course meant for anybody who wants to come to industry, showing 3+ to 4+ year of experience in data science. So what this course will offer you, this course will offer you so many projects, 7 to 8 small projects. I can show you what the small projects are looking like, right? So that you will get an idea. It will give you so many small projects. For example, this is a small project for random forest decision tree, right? What is random forest decision tree? This is a machine learning algorithm. So once I have told you the theory, you can see this is importing libraries, getting the data, right? Later on, that's why I'm telling you to go through the Jupyter notebook now, so that later on you can create notebooks like this. And then it's an end-to-end project. Each small project is an end-to-end project. Each algorithm we will be implementing in a small project. So there will be 7 to 8 small projects. Along with that, there will be one capstone project. So capstone project is something where we will be implementing everything in one place, right? Everything in one place. So that's the final project, which will be the last few sessions of this course. Almost like 4 to 5 hours it will take to complete the capstone project. Okay, last project. Rest all project I will be doing it in the class. Okay, so the plan is, first I will let you understand the theory, and then I will tell you to code it using Python. I'll give you a data set. You have to implement the algorithm using Python, right? So that's the plan. And each algorithm, like, see, this is, I'm not even considering this as a project, but you will see many of others will write fraud detection. It's a small project according to me, right? So this kind of project, you will be getting many projects like this. The coding is detailed, the practical is like, the theory is detailed, and the project is also detailed. Theory, you can see any of my theory note. This is something I have opened, so I'm showing you. But machine learning and deep learning will be full of maths. So don't worry, looking at this math, you will understand. I will tell you from scratch. To understand this math, what is needed is to understand derivative. So first I'll tell you about derivative before I jump into the math. So I'll tell you this first. What is a derivative, right? So I will take you, so math is my responsibility. I will make sure everybody will understand what I'm saying. Okay, so whatever is needed, it's a balance between theory and practical, right? So it's a kind of, so that is a summary. In detail, if you go through that recording, you will get. Now I can quickly answer few of your queries if you have. And I am assuming you can go through the syllabus after the course. I mean, after
Ma'am,
this class.
ma'am,
Yeah.
will you be sharing the session recordings as well as these notes also, ma'am, which you will be taking us through, ma'am?
No need. Yes, I will be sharing everything. So there will be a structure, folder structure, class notes, assignments, recordings. In class notes, you'll get class notes along with the theory notes. You will get the practical notes, the IPYNB file, code files, data sets, right? There will be assignment folder separate. Each topic wise assignments will be loaded there. And then there will be an interview folder. So where I will be sending some of the interview questions, and also some of the things that I will discuss in the last class, right? The resume tips, CV, resume tips, and CV kind of preparation tips. So yes, it is very well structured, and this is my 40 number batch, and currently I know many of you are already bored. So many times I gave my introduction, but many of you joined today newly, so I thought of uh, giving my introduction again. Sorry if you already attended my previous demos. So I am currently working as senior data scientist, but going to be promoted as a staff data scientist in this December. And I have around 8 year plus experience in data science and analytics. I started my career as a Hadoop engineer. After my master's, I came to data science. From data science trainee in this last 5 year plus, I came to staff data scientist level. And I worked in many companies, starting from industry-based company to investment banks to many other service-based companies. I hold a master's degree, full-time MTech from Triple IT, and I have some research publication while I was doing in masters, which are related to ML and Apache Spark big data. My area of research was recommendation engine in my masters. So that's my background. And training wise, I think almost many batches, 35 plus batches I have completed. So I was initially giving training for data engineering and data analyst, followed by deep learning, and then I have given many courses. So data science was from very beginning level, but it was combined with many things, other things. But Yes. So this is one course. Other course that is going to be started is called data analyst course. Okay, not now because I don't have much, like I am occupied. So once one of my batch is over, morning batch, we are planning to start a data analyst course. What will be there in data analyst? Everything till module 5. You can see the syllabus till module 5. After that, additional modules for data visualization will be there called Plotly. You can create interactive dashboards, that is included. Along with that, you will be getting Tableau, one more BI tool, and then AWS. That is what data analyst course. And I told you who can join that course, right? And this is a data science course. This is a completely different course. That's a completely different. Here the main focus is give you maths, machine learning, statistics, deep learning, NLP. These are the core things that you will get there. I will Data analyst is the people who are actually visualization engineer. According to me, they are visualization engineer, right? So you will be very expert in visualization, open source and BI tool both, right? So that's the two kind of courses, and one more course is there which will be starting on weekend, that is called specialization course. So this course will help you for 3+ years. Specialization course will help you 6+ year, mostly for staff data scientist, senior data scientist kind of position if you're applying. So what will be there in that course? That is something mostly on computer vision and NLP side, very advanced algorithm. The recent trending topics will be included in that, but I will not recommend you guys to join that because the prerequisite is at least you should have expert knowledge in Python and a basic understanding about statistics and machine learning. Then only you will understand that. Machine learning is different, but at least till statistics you should know to join the specialization course. That is again a 2-month course, right? So that's the entire like kind of different course sets and everything. So I think this is the best course you will ever get for cracking interviews. So after taking this course, 3+ years of experience you can definitely showcase in your resume. Is it clear so far? I just gave you a brief kind of summary of the course, but you can go through the recordings to get details.
Ma'am, are we covering PySpark?
No, Spark is a different module. We are not covering PySpark.
Okay.
So we are covering PyTorch, we are covering Keras, we are so these are the 4 things that we are covering. Okay, so we are covering deep learning, NLP, machine learning, statistics, Python visualization, Python basic, advanced. These are the things we are covering. Because of the time, I have not included PySpark. Any other doubts? But let me see, because just last batch I have recordings. If I can share, I can share the PySpark recordings of previous batch. Previous means just your previous batch. Actually, in the advanced course, I do cover PySpark. Anyway,
Sure.
so any other doubts?
Madam, is the Tableau also will be covered or else any touching or kind of?
Tableau is a data analyst course. So it's a basically data analyst are the people from whom advanced visualization is expected. From a data scientist, your main job is not visualizing, though it is a very important task. Nobody can deny that, but your main job is to data cleaning, data pre-processing, and then model building. Right. So visualization, that's okay. Like BI tools, mostly it's a separate role. And as I told you, right, we don't know which company, even inside a company, I have seen different teams are using different BI tools. I personally believe it is not worth that much. You should spend money if you know the basic, if you know what is a scatter plot, if you know what is a box plot, if you know the concept of histogram. If I give you a Tableau license today, within 2 hours you can create the charts. It's drag and drop. The concept, if you know, of visualization, no matter you use Tableau or Spotfire, it's a drag and drop tool, you can do it. What why I'm saying is it is not always true that you will get a Tableau license. Some companies use Tableau, some companies use Spotfire, Power BI, MicroStrategy, right? So many different options. Plotly, some people use other libraries like Azure and like different visualization libraries are nowadays available. So we don't know, like whatever is cheaper, they are using that actually, right? So I mean, it's not like once you understood Tableau means it's over. No, we don't know. Like maybe when you change company, there may be the requirement is different. So better you know the visualization grammar of visualization, you understand the concepts, and then tool is just a tool, right? If you know what is a scatter plot, if you know what to put in x-axis and what to put in y-axis, if I give you a tool and you no need to write if you can write code, which is the most difficult part, why can't you drag and drop, right? And now Python is also like automating everything. I'll tell you some of the nice libraries in Python which will kind of very quickly you can create visualization graphs. That is the magic of Python. So very quickly with single line of code, one line you will write, 10 or 15 plots will be created, right? So Python packages are getting automated, right? So that's the thing. I was just showing you, let me show you this, right? So can you see this? This is a package of Python, okay? I will tell you about this. So once you install this package, you can see here, just click on the column and you can select what you want, hit map and all of these things. And immediately those kind of, I mean, this is, you will not understand now, later I will tell you. This is drag and drop. See, this all charts will be created automatically, right? Within very small 1-2 lines of code. So I think visualization nowadays is getting cheaper. Nobody will invest so much money for visualization like Python and other open source packages. It is like very cheaper nowadays, completely free, right? So anyways, so but I think one BI tool, if you know, that is good. So that's the reason I'm giving Tableau, included Tableau in the data analyst, but I will prefer Python visualization. It is free, it is open source. That's the only thing. Okay. um okay, so I'll pause
Madam,
here.
data analyst course, how much of its cost?
The course
Data
fee,
analyst.
data
Yeah,
analyst
fees.
is data analyst fees is 15,000. The duration is almost 1.5 month plus. Syllabus is Python basic, Python advanced, Python visualization, all the three libraries, very detailed visualization actually. Like there is nothing beyond that. So Plotly will create dashboards, Plotly, Matplotlib, Seaborn, three libraries of Python, followed by AWS and Tableau. So these are the topics. Starting from zero level to Python, statistics also is included. So now also understand about statistics. And as a bonus lecture, I can give you regression videos. So regression is a basic machine learning algorithm. So you can go through the videos. But apart from that, you will be getting Python basic, Python advanced, Python visualization, Tableau, AWS. Those are the major concepts. In machine learning and deep learning course, this data science course, the major topics are again Python basic, Python advanced, Python visualization, statistics, common in both. After that, machine learning, deep learning, NLP. These are the major core model building techniques. And it is not easy to cover. The syllabus may look small, but each algorithm will see this. Tableau, I can teach you in 2 hours, 100 concept, but this I cannot teach you, right? I have to go slow. Everything, one machine learning algorithm will take 3-4 hours for me to teach you. So it's difficult. So you can judge yourself, like how you can rate yourself and then select the syllabus, like the course, what will be suitable. But if you really want to come to AI or data science, you need to be prepared for that. It is not going to be a smooth journey. You have to practice a lot. Whatever assignments, project, whatever we are sharing, you should complete it. Okay, and the math part, it's my responsibility. I will make sure you are getting. Okay, is it clear regarding the course? Is it clear for everyone? So leave about the specialization course. I think that you are not ready yet. That is really for advanced people. But at least most of you should join either the data analyst course or the data science course. If you want to come to artificial intelligence, this is the course. What I am showing you right now, the data science syllabus, and the same course you go to internet, they will add you SQL, they will add Tableau, and I told you what is the importance of Tableau in real time. And I'm not someone who is just telling stories. I have seen investment banks like Goldman Sachs to service based companies like TCS. I have changed many companies, I have taken many calls, I have seen many interviews happening in front of my eyes from US, different regions, right? And based on my own experience, I'm telling you, Python visualization has the most priority as if you're joining as a data scientist. For data analyst, it is different. Even Excel visualization is also required, right? As a data analyst, you should also able to know Excel. But if your data is in MBs, a data analyst can handle. If your data is in GBs, they cannot do anything, right? Are you getting? So data science is the people who can handle, because you're a scientist. Who are you? You are a scientist. Means what? There is nothing with respect to data that you are not able to handle. Give me any variety. You give me unstructured, you give me video, you give me image, you give me text, you give me semi-structure, you give me tables, I can handle. Any volume. You give me small data, you give me huge data, I can able to handle. Right? Give me historical data, I can predict for the future. That's why it is called scientist. Means what? You are perfect. Everything you can handle. You are the superior. Like you are a data analyst, you are a data, some half of the data engineering thing also you should know, plus the things that you know nobody else know, right? That is a data science profile. Is it clear? So it's all about data, and to process the data you're learning the skills in simple terms, right? If you know deep learning and NLP, you can handle unstructured data, right? If you know machine learning and time series, you know you can handle semi-structured data, right? Machine learning also we can use anywhere, but I'm just telling you, mostly for images and kind of NLP we use deep learning, right? So similarly, if you know PySpark, you can handle big volume of data, right? So that's the reason data scientist profile, they need so many skill set. Right. But having said that, let's say I am taking your interview. I'm also a human being. I know that within 3 years, it is not possible to cover everything. What I'm asking is if you are matching 80% at least, whatever is the ask, 80% of the keyword is matching, then I will select you. Right. And whatever you're writing in your CV, if you are able to explain, if at least 80% of the thing, if you are knowing, then you are selected. Nobody can know 100%.